here. We are doing the PlayStation 2 Gauntlet. Specifically, right now we're doing Lord of the Rings, The Third Age. But we're doing it as part of the PlayStation 2 Gauntlet, which is a series where I'm trying to collect and stream every PlayStation 2 game that was released in North America that I can. Some that I can't because of excessive nudity or being banned on Twitch or copyright or whatever, but everything that I can. Oh yeah, I've been recording the entire thing, says Demon Lord. That's just a little bit creepy. Have I told you about me trying to do this here, Demon Lord? David, I can't remember if I've mentioned it to you or not. But yeah, I'm collecting every PlayStation 2 game in North America and trying to play it. I would love to try to play through them all, but this is not my full-time job streaming, and it would take probably like 30 years for me to play through every PlayStation 2 game if I, did the like 12 hours a week that I have time to do this at most. So, all right, where? Oh, wait. One other thing. This is not ATV Off-Road Fury 2. This is Lord of the Rings, The Third Age. That's better. What do you mean, what? Have I told you about me trying to collect and stream every PlayStation 2 game? Is what I was asking you, Demon Lord. Maybe one day, man. Yeah, maybe. If if it ever did become my full-time job somehow, then I would be totally down to do that sort of thing. I know streamers have done things in the past with like the Nintendo Entertainment console system, whatever that thing's called. I know people have done it with that before, where they have literally beaten every game that has an ending at least. But I don't think anybody's ever done it with a PS2 before. It'd be a huge task. I would love to take it on, but for that y'all need to like give me tier 3 subs and I don't know. And need about quadruple the people here. Even then, probably more than that. By like a fair bit. Demon Lord says he's no longer at Timmy Ho's. What happened, man? Just because all the other stuff that you got going on right now, or? Okay, so we just went in a circle, so that's good. Because I remember you mentioning the other day that you had a bunch of stuff going on in your personal life at the moment. Do you need to take some time off because of that? Oh, okay, getting stuck on geometry here. Yeah, for anybody who hasn't seen this game before, it is Lord of the Rings, the trilogy. It's that same storyline, but you're playing from like a third party here. It's like so you're kind of like running concurrent to the events of everything else. Nate Allister is gifting a tier 1 sub. What? Nate, thank you, man. Appreciate you so much, man. And whenever the Doorsman's on, I'm sure he'll be glad to see that he just got a gift sub there. Seriously, thank you, man. I appreciate you, Nate. The biggest supporter we got by far. And every little bit helps a ton, man. This and the podcast and everything, of course. Oh, they got new owners at Tim Hortons and decided to trim the fat, huh? That's too bad, man. I'm sorry to hear that. Getting laid off always sucks. Are you going to be streaming and stuff more again now, Demon Lord, since you got a little bit more time on your hands, or are you going straight back to looking for another job? Both would be understandable. How are we missing just a basic guy here? I forget all of our moves. Melee attack that lowers foe's armor. I mean, I don't think we need to do that. We just need to murder the fool. Nate says, they used my money this time. I know you hype mine up one way or another once I start streaming. Oh, yeah, man. Like I said, totally happy to join once you start streaming, Nate. Would love to sit back, watch, play some games while I'm doing other stuff and whatnot. Same with you, Demon Lord. If you start streaming again, anytime I'm home, I'm happy to chill with you guys. Okay. Creature Bane's not really the right move in this situation, but as always, we got to get them points to level up our skills. Nah, it's okay. You hated that place. Yeah. I mean, working fast food's never a fun experience, but, you know, helps pay the bills, I guess. You gonna try to stream more? Awesome. Glad to hear it, man. Glad to hear it. Our schedules don't line up too well most of the time, Demon Lord, mine and yours, but I loved hopping into your stuff whenever I could, especially whenever you were doing like the Dead by Daylight with Optajack and whatnot. Fun to watch you two just get wrecked. Okay, so I feel almost like we need to put even more stuff into decks since we're still missing crap somehow, but at the same time, I don't want to put more points into decks. Like, it's already a pretty high skill that we got here. Kind of ridiculous. But at this... Oh. At the same time, I feel like a lot of it's probably just us getting unlucky. The missing all the time.
We cannot take it with us.
No, but I shall open it.
We did get the key, right? Pretty sure we did last stream.
Here it is. Andalui Ven.
The road is too dangerous.
I can speak the words, but I cannot find the door.
Of course not. That would require cunning beyond the mind of an elf. Yes, witch.
Subtle burn there.
Secure our doors and seek our mithril, but you are never the power behind our throne.
Way to show your secrets, bro.
Then,
Mr. Hadhood.
now or ever.
As soon as I get the treadmill, I want to try to stream VR, or if we're all on, maybe Worms or Pummel Party. Dude, I've been missing Worms and Pummel Party. That'd be a lot of fun to play again. We're still going to watch the epic scenes, even though those seem to be the things that get flagged the most. But I think I'm going to have to leave the volume down a little bit for them.
Words hold great power to capture the mind.
Of course, if it's all for naught, then I'll start turning it back up, but...
Cut to the heart of the matter. You cannot hide. I see.
This is by far my favorite part of the game, though. In games, I generally don't like the constant flow of cutscenes like taking you out of the game. But even with that said, because of how much I love Lord of the Rings, it's nice to get all the little lore bits thrown in there, especially since this is like taking place at the same time as, you know, the Lord of the Rings trilogy movies. Just kind of like another side to it. It's cool to see what other people were doing during that same time period. Demon Lord says, miss is a strong word, though I can't argue people seem to enjoy my rage, so content, motherfucker. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I don't miss you, like, breaking things personally, but hearing you guys yell and scream and just, you know, it's funny. It's fun. Goblin hatred.
Orcs are a cruel race. Their nature shaped by the hatred of the Dark Lord. Destruction and pain are all they know. And in Moria, they have become a small, cruel breed the elves call goblins. I shall tell you more should we survive our current encounter with these creatures.
I just want to know how Gandalf had time to send us all these messages while also fighting off the hordes and doing their own thing, you know? Crazy that, man. Alright, it's an RPG, so save every chance you get. Oh, Demon Lord, while you're here, what would be awesome, since you have a little bit more time on your hands, it may be hard to work around the schedule with Optijack, but I'd love to get you guys together and actually complete a gaming gauntlet challenge for cash or whatever, you know, like what we talked about before. I was thinking of doing like PlayStation Now or Xbox Game Pass games. That way it's relatively cheap and easy for everybody that joins to get a collection of games and to be running the same version as well, right? Because with PlayStation Now or Xbox Game Pass or whatever, everybody would be running on the same platform with the same, you know, content patches and all that BS. And at least for me, PlayStation Now worked surprisingly well whenever I was doing it, so technically you don't have a schedule at the moment, so you're down anytime. Yeah. I work still, you know, 5 days a week, and then I'm also doing this, although I could cut back a night or two if we ever decide to record that at night. So we just have to sit down with Optijack and see what he's available for. And then if anybody else, because I talked to maybe like Jonathan about maybe trying it, my co-host for the Just One More Level podcast, or Nate. I've talked to Nate about maybe doing it before too, so we'll just have to see what everybody else's schedules is like, and then determine what we want the prize pool to be and what games we want to play. But yeah, I was thinking PlayStation Now would be a really good choice because they got Bloodborne on there, which I think would be a lot of fun. They have... what else did they have? Oh, like all the Resident Evil games. We could probably do some interesting challenge with some of the Resident Evil games. And then... I don't think we've gone this way yet, have we? And then... I'm pretty sure they had one of the Elder Scrolls game. I don't think they had Skyrim, but they had maybe Oblivion on PlayStation Now as well. And then there's other fun stuff too, like Tricky Towers. We could have like a showdown in Tricky Towers with you guys. And then the winner gets the points or whatever. Bloodborne would probably be one side. Yeah, I mean, I know you have the most experience with Bloodborne out of everybody. Well, I don't know about like Nate. I'm not sure. I don't think he's played it before. But I think he's done some of the Demon's Souls, Dark Souls games. Nate says he makes his own schedule, so as long as it's after 3 p.m., I'm good because of kids' school. Yes, okay. Well, yeah, I mean, yeah, it would definitely be after 3 p.m. because you know my schedule. I get up around 1 o'clock on my days off usually, and then I'm up until like 6 in the morning. So, and then my Optijack, he works nights now, so I imagine for him, nights would work out best as well. End Park, some pollen, okay. So yeah, awesome. I will talk to him next chance I get, and I will make up some stuff for us to do. Haven't gotten to play Bloodborne because you don't have a PlayStation, but a little bit of Dark Souls. Yeah, well, like I was saying with PlayStation Now, if you haven't tried it before, then there is a free trial for it. And it includes Bloodborne, and you can play it on PC. So...
What is this? Never before have I seen such armor.
It is yours now, in memory of your people.
Aye, in memory of them all.
Ghost780 says, I feel like I remember you, but I also don't remember you. I think not the last time that I streamed this game, but the time before that, I think you may have been in chat. Your name looks awfully familiar. And Demon Lord says, also that man at 8 a.m. wondering where we were at. Yeah, Octajack messaging the group at 8 a.m. like me and you wouldn't be asleep. Like, come on, what's he doing?
It is time to find our fellowship, Gondorian. I can no longer hold back the Balrog's gaze. He senses we are here. We must reach Balin's tomb before he does to escape behind us. Hurry.
To be fair, you got up an hour after that, Demon Lord? Really? It's awfully early. Although I guess there for a while you were working relatively early at Tim Hortons, weren't you? I mean, I've been talking about the Lord of the Rings crossover story I'm writing. If that rings... Oh, yeah. No, definitely. I remember you, yeah. Yeah, you came in and mentioned that in the chat. The like I said, not the last stream I did of Lord of the Rings, but get it, rings, yeah. But yeah, no, I definitely remember you now. For sure. Well, thank you for coming in again, Go780. Appreciate you being here, man. Yeah, I had to be up at 5 a.m. until now. That's just way too early for me, man. That's what time I'm usually going to sleep. Like, I try to go to sleep around 4 a.m., but I usually end up being up for an hour or two, hence the going to sleep at 5 or 6 o'clock in the morning most days. Okay, I admit I don't know where we're going now. I can see the red blinking dot on the map, but I don't know how to get over there, though. There was, down here, we opened up that throne room thing, but it didn't seem like we could do anything with it. Go 780. So far, the prologue is going well, and now we have 2 more characters. Nice, man. Yeah, I think I mentioned it last time you were in here, but if you ever, you know, publish or put it up online or whatever, I love Lord of the Rings stuff. I've never read any, like, fan fiction or, you know, indie stories related to it or anything like that, but I'm interested to check it out anyways. 5 a.m. is perfect bedtime, terrible time to wake up. Yes, I agree with you, Nate. Okay, now I see y'all's chat coming up on my phone when I'm leaving for work. What? What? Now I see y'all's chat. Demon Lord, you're confusing me, man. I don't know what you're saying here. Rise from Rise, Son of Rome, and that white-haired chick from Game of Thrones. Ah, okay. I've never played Rise, Son of Rome. I know of the game, of course, but I've never actually played it before. Discord? What do you... I'm still confused. You mean like you would see our Discord chats from the night before at 5 a.m. or something? I'm so confused, Demon Lord. I'm sure whatever you're saying makes sense, and I'm just being an idiot right now, but... That game was your childhood? Rise, Son of Rome? Like I said, I've never played it. I think it has a PC version now, so maybe I will check it out one of these days, but... And I remember the trailer for it whenever it came out and whatnot. I remember being pretty hyped, but... Yeah, I never got around to actually playing any of it. You have a literal Centurion helmet in your room? That's awesome. Demon Lord, the one of the other guys in chat here, his isn't like Centurion or anything like that, but he has a medieval helm as well. That shit's cool. I see your Discord messages when I get up for work because you guys are still waking up. Okay, yeah. Okay, that makes sense. I got you now, Demon Lord. So wait, were you waking up at 5 a.m. or is that what time you had to be at work? Because if that's what time you had to be at work, that's really sucky, man. So we came in here, right? We moved the throne. We saw this thing here. And now I have no idea where we're going. Well, we went 2 of 3 directions. There's really only like one more way we can go, right? You're waking up at 5 a.m. had to be at work at 7. Okay, yeah, it's much better than waking up at like 3 or 4 and having to be at work at 5. I did that for like 6 months. That's no fun at all. And now instead the original 8 companions Frodo has, there's now 19. I guess one more couldn't. Heck yeah, man. It sounds fun. Like I said, if you guys ever publish, I don't know if you're doing it on your own, if you have somebody else helping you or whatever, but if you ever publish or put it up online, you'll have to drop a link in chat for us. Check it out. Okay, so we've gone... I think we've gone down all 3 of these directions, I thought. But maybe not. We'll double check this direction just in case we've missed. Throw you suggestions. And yes, you're doing this yourself. That's awesome that you're doing it yourself. Me and a buddy of mine are indie game developers, so I appreciate small teamworks like that. And suggestions, I mean, I don't know. I haven't read through the story, so I don't really know what would be a good fit. But like some of my favorite fantasy characters outside of Lord of the Rings and things... because I mean, I'm sure you've already gone through all the like Lord of the Rings stuff. I mean, I personally, from like a fantasy setting, it's not, I don't know if it fits into the theme, but God of War was one of my favorite game series growing up. I love all of the Greek gods and obviously Kratos and whatnot in those games. I think that's a lot of fun. I had no idea if that fits into your story at all, but... Okay, we'll try to take out the wargs first, because they are... They have to be Geralt of Rivia level. Oh man, I didn't even think of The Witcher, yeah. Well shit, that probably would have been another one of my favorite picks right there. Completely, somehow The Witcher just completely, I just completely blanked on him. Okay, we are going to do... Oh wait, we got another one. Group immunity to stun for the battle? Ah, whatever. Increase all attacks. Let's do Company Might. That one always seems to do a lot for us. Like, because it seems to not only increase our attack power, but just all of our ability powers and whatnot. A bit of an OP move, honestly, in my opinion. You haven't played Witcher? I mean, there's also the Netflix series, Demon Lord, if you don't want to play the game or don't have time to play through the games. I've only personally played through about half of the first, to be honest with you. I need to play through the other ones. But I've read the first book and I'm working on reading the second one. And then the Netflix series is really good as well. Geralt would be a perfect fit. He just has a little bit more magic. Yeah, I'm like... Again, as far as fantasy worlds go, another one of my personal favorites. I don't know how I didn't think of it, but especially the books and the TV show. The first video game was good in my opinion, but the book is so much better. And then I was a huge fan of the Netflix show. I watched it twice. Like, I liked it that much. Idril gets to go again here. Nobody's really all that damaged, but we're constantly trying to get her more and more points for her gifts here. So we're going to go ahead and throw a heal on somebody anyways, just to help level her up a little bit. And then for you, we are constantly trying to get more of these leadership abilities because they seem a little bit OP. Even though the big one that we really wanted was the restoring action points. We'll go ahead and throw that down real quick. I don't feel like we're going to be in this battle for particularly long, but it seems to really like be worth it. Like, we get so many action points per game turn or round or whatever you want to call it. I'm so bad with names and stuff. I'm trying to remember the name of his love interest, Geralt's love interest in the Netflix show and whatnot, the witch. The really powerful one. I can't remember her name for Yennefer. Yennefer is really cool too. Yeah, yep, Yennefer, yep. Alright, who are we? We're Bellathor. Okay, we'll just use Guardian Strike for now then, because these guys are going down pretty quick. We'll hit one of the goblins because we, well, never mind, we instantly killed it. If we didn't, I was going to say we could do the duel technique there. If it ever comes back up to Elagos' turn. And then we probably could have taken two guys out, but one hit kill, even better, I guess. Get a little bit of heals on ourselves here, and it's right back to Bellathor again. Elagos is not getting any love at all. Maybe we need to increase his speed stat a little bit. Bellathor just backhanded that goblin. Yeah, yes, he did. I mean, yeah, let's attack the goblin again. Maybe we can get another one hit kill. Yes, we can. Nice. Take him right off his feet with the sword, man. You really got to hit something hard to knock them off their feet with a sword edge. Like, alright, this is a beast, so we might as well use Creature Bane. Love The Witcher. Yes, same. Same. Very good fantasy property. I don't know if, Ghost, if you've read any of the other stuff by J.R.R. Tolkien, but he has other books and unpublished works and things that are out there if you need more ideas for characters and stuff. So he has like the Silmarillion and, like I said, his unpublished works that cover a bunch of the different elves and things that could theoretically still be alive or still are alive, as well as just a lot of backstory for the different characters. Okay, so we've been up here before. Did we miss something? Some way out? It doesn't look like it. Wait, well, no, because we can't jump over that gap there. I have no idea where we need to go here. Still need to read the books and watch the show, Nate says, for The Witcher. Yeah. The books were originally written in Polish or whatever, because, you know, it's not a American property. But there are some excellent translations, though. And I read on the Kindle. They were relatively cheap on the Kindle. I don't know how much they are for, like, proper paperback copies or anything, but yeah. I'm sure, like, Barnes & Noble or something as well, you could probably find them. Or heck, the library may have it, you know? We have a couple libraries in our area, and you might be able to find one around here. Alright, so there's only one more direction I can think of going, and that's backwards from where we were. I don't know why we would want to do that, but that's one you'd want a physical copy of on the shelf. Yeah, I understand. I get it. I personally just really like reading things on the Kindle, but I totally understand collecting stuff. I mean, obviously, I'm collecting PS2 games here, so can't blame you for wanting a physical copy, not at all. Okay. Go ahead and do the arrow flurry here. I also noticed that he seems to be pretty low on AP, so maybe we should raise his spirit a little bit. Elagast here. Nice dodge, nice. He's already down to 46 where everybody else has way more. And I feel like everybody else gets more turns than he does as well, so him being so low is kind of crazy, really. Nate says he loves electronic reading, but there's a few book series you want to collect. Yeah, that's fair, man. I get that. I like, for manga, I tend to buy them physically because I don't like reading them digitally, but everything else. Honestly, I can't think of a book series that I really cared that much about that I would want a physical copy of. Those guys are, like, dead. It's annoying that they're not actually dead. Let's go ahead and take one of them out, I guess. Like, I mean, the Harry Potter series. I guess I wouldn't mind having that in paperback. Having The Witcher in paperback would be really cool, but it's just not a priority for me personally. I was really tempted. I saw a collection of 370 PlayStation 2 games all for sale. The math came out to like 90 cents a piece or something like that. They were all without cases or anything, just loose copies. But I came really close to end up buying that. I didn't end up picking it up. I regret it a tiny bit, but 300, you know, it's like 350 plus tax or something like that. It was just more than I had laying around to pick it up. But awesome collection there, though. That's, what, 1/6? A little over 1/6 of the entire collection would have been just done in one purchase for me. Yeah, between none of them having cases or anything, though, between that and just not having the money sitting around, I decided to pass on it. I could have made it work, you know, by taking out a little bit more debt. But it's like, yeah, it's fine. I'm still trying to work through the games that I have. I'll take it a little bit slow, and I'm sure other opportunities will arise to get some cool lots like that. Yeah, as far as electronic reading goes, though, I can't do, like, on my phone. But I really like the Kindle, though, because it's paper-like reading, but not quite. Demon Lord says I have to hydrate. Okay, that's fine. Thank you, Demon Lord, for reminding me there. Let me grab my drink from over here. Get a little sippy sip. Honestly, my throat was starting to get a little dry anyways. I needed that reminder. So thank you, sir. Nate says, Percy Jackson books, Air Series, Seven Realms are some of the ones I want. They're very important to you during your formative years. Not hard to find, just not picky about the cover arts. Or you're being picky about the cover arts you want to find. I've never read any of the Percy Jackson books. I watched the movie that was released a while back, and I thought it was pretty decent. I'm sure the books were a lot better, but of course then they stopped making the movies of them because like one of the characters hurt himself or something. I don't remember exactly what it was that happened with it, but yeah, I would love to see more of that series get made. Okay, if anybody wants to find out how the hell you get out of Moria, I'm totally down to be spoiled on that because I really want to get out of here and it's not happening. I need to mark off that I'm hydrated here. Mark is complete. Thank you again for the request, Demon Lord. Optijack says he's alive, but barely. Well, tell him to hop in then, man. I need to talk to him here relatively soon anyways, because... yeah, I really want to get the gaming gauntlet, the gaming competition up and going. Now that schedules may be aligning a little bit for that, that'd be awesome. But yeah, for real though, if somebody wants to spoil how the hell to get out of Moria in this game for me, I would not be upset about that at all. Nate says, Kindle is one of the best reading devices I've had. I still have the original Fire. I've never personally owned a Kindle Fire, like their tablet. But I've had 2 of the paper-like ones, the ones that use e-ink. I had one of the original ones with 3G built into it, which was awesome because then I could download my books anywhere, and they didn't charge anything for the 3G connectivity. That was amazing. Sadly, it got bricked because of an update that they did, and you had a certain time period that you had to update in, and I did not get around to doing that, so... sadly, yeah, it doesn't work anymore. But, I mean, I may be able to get it to work somehow, but, yeah, whatever. And then now I have one of their newer touchscreen models. But yeah, I love the Kindles, man. The books were amazing. I was just disappointed by the movie. It's good. Just reading the book first made it a letdown. Heard a rumor about a TV show being made. I heard something similar. I don't remember if it was a TV show or a movie that was being made again, but I heard that they were working on the property. And yeah, that seems fairly common. Being disappointed by a book after reading being disappointed by a TV show or movie after reading the book, which is understandable. I mean, the books tend to have so much more detail to them, and then you watch the show and your favorite characters aren't there, or your favorite moments aren't in the movie or whatever, and that's always a little disappointing. I feel like we should switch out for Hadhood here soon, just so that we can get a little bit even on the experience here. I wish there was a way to see an entire map. I am not dumb, right? Like, there is no way to do that. There is, though, a level up that we should be doing. Her speed is great. I don't think we need to mess with that at all. Our healer's a little bit of a glass cannon, but that's fine. Whatever, just give her more spirit. I don't care. We haven't really had problems with people dying yet. A couple close calls, but nothing crazy. I feel like it's got to be in that room where we unlock the book, right? Like, that feels like the right way to go, but somehow I'm not seeing the way out. Like, am I just missing it? I feel like I'm probably being an idiot. That's probably what it is, but I don't know. Demon Lord, if you're still around, yell at Optijack for me. Tell him that he needs to take a pay downgrade and get on the daylight shift so that he can hang out with the rest of us. Or afternoon shift. That's what it is. Alright, so we are back in this area. So that's all just rubble. There's nothing we can do over there. There's nothing I can see in this room for us to do. This all seems clear. Need to make sure I'm on source quality. I am. Okay, and then in this room we unlocked the book. And then what? Now what? Like, we unlock the book, now what do we do? I am in stream. Well, welcome. It's about time, man. Hey, Demon Lord, our good old buddy, old pal, Optijack, he has suddenly got a opening in his schedule, which means we can do the gaming gauntlet here soon. So what I've been thinking of doing, I kind of told David and them already, but what I've been thinking of doing is maybe doing PlayStation Now games, since the subscription's relatively cheap. It'd be a way for everybody to get a hold of the games, and there's some fun games in it that I think we could do. So I think maybe we might do that. Some of the other standouts, like, give him 3 games before he rage quits. Yeah, I mean, hey, we'll discuss penalties for rage quitting, but what was I saying? Oh, some other like standard games, like, you know, Skyrim or something, we may throw in as long as everybody owns it. But yeah, no, I think it would be a lot of fun. And I'll talk to, like, Jonathan about it. Nate, if he's available to do it, he said that he could hop in. We could get a few different guys going. I think it would be a lot of fun. Upjack says you didn't even sub, you pleb. Yeah, David, what are you doing, man? Come on, Demon Lord. JK, man. Just being here's enough. I appreciate that. Alright, I'm about to look up a spoiler for myself because I am lost, man. I don't know what to do. Let's do our level up real quick, and then let's put your speed up a little bit. I feel like y'all are starting to fall behind a little bit in that regard. See, your speed isn't even that low, but I feel like you never get to attack. I don't know, whatever. And then, okay, so there's stats, equipment, items, skills, quests. Behind a hidden gateway ancient, abandoned mines and galleries are rumored to still hold many lost treasures of the dwarves. Right, I get that. And I see that there's still a red dot on the map for where we need to go, presumably, but I have no idea how the heck to get there. Find the Chamber of Records. Reach the ancient Chamber of Records on the far side of Moria to perhaps learn more about the hallways that exist in the mountain to the east. Okay, like... So we came here. And then... we looked at the book. We unlocked that. And then they opened this. And then nothing. Do we have to change characters? Does it have to be like Idri or Hadhood? Can they be the only ones that interact with this? Doesn't seem to make a difference. Okay. Yep, gonna look up spoiler. I'm lost, guys. Okay. Lord of the Rings. The Third Age. How to get out of Moria. Demon Lord says, thought about giving Scum another go. Want to get the Cannibal duo back together. What? Did you and Optijack play Cannibals and Scum or something? What the heck, guys? Alright, let's see. Find 7 Dwarven runes. We did that. We did Moria's Great Pit. Find the Chamber of Records. Okay, there's no, like, pictures here to tell me where to go, but it does say something about backtracking, so maybe I do just need to run all the way back to the beginning, essentially. I don't know. We'll try it. I don't know what else to do. Demon Lord says they did play a Cannibal duo in Scum, so that's wonderful. Killed a few people and ate them, we did. Optijack says they also shot a very nice man that gave us stuff for free and then stole his stuff and buried it under... Why? God, you guys are the worst. You're like those people in every post-apocalyptic game that just, you know, makes... The zombies aren't so bad, it's the people you gotta worry about, like that sort of thing. Speaking of zombies, Optijack, have you played or got the anniversary edition of Skyrim? The reason I ask is I got it And one of the things they did was add new necromancy stuff, and I randomly got a note sending me to the one of the most southern parts of the map, and I found a bunch of zombies and a spell to summon a zombie, essentially. You felt a threatening aura from him, that's why you murdered the man. Okay. I don't know. I don't know, man. That still seems a little shitty. You got it, but I haven't played it yet. You totally should. A lot of fun. A lot of fun. And contrary to what Demon Lord constantly tries to say, you can still use mods. Like, mods aren't completely broken, I promise. Demon Lord says the ones that resort to cannibalism way too quickly. It sounds like you guys are the ones that resort to cannibalism way too quickly, to be honest. If anything. I don't feel like really dealing with these guys, so I'm just going to do perfect mode and just destroy them. Oh, we got a new one? These warg jaws more often pierce the jugular, but it's still a single person, so that's more like for a boss. This is for a group. Probably just going to play vanilla, honestly. Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm doing. I'm just using a couple quality of life mods like Sky UI, more HUD. Originally, I was playing with the unofficial patch, but the unofficial patch actually introduces new bugs into this version of the game, specifically with survival mode, because I'm playing on survival mode. It messes up some of the eating mechanics. Some of the food doesn't restore hunger like it's supposed to. So I had to disable that one for now. But that's I think the only 3 mods that I'm playing with are those ones there. I didn't even increase my carrying capacity. Y'all should be happy. Although there are backpacks in the game now, so I got that too. Increase my carrying capacity. Because survival mode actually like halves how much stuff you can carry in Skyrim. It's kind of wicked. But the backpack adds like an extra 75 pounds that you can carry. So that's not too bad. You proud of me? Thanks. Thanks, man. Yeah, actually, I thought about streaming the Skyrim playthrough, but I was like, nah, I need something that I can just chill and play. So, with Skyrim just coming out, I decided it would be that, and then maybe I'll actually beat it. And I'm playing on my challenge mode rules. Originally, I was doing Legendary as part of the challenge mode rules, but I did end up turning it down to Master difficulty because... or Expert. Master or Expert, I forget which one. Because Legendary, while doable... I was getting tired of constantly dying and having to go back through because I'm playing a mage, so I have like no armor or anything. So 1-2 hits, I die. So I was getting tired of just using either cheese mechanics to beat enemies or dying and having to run all the way back up because of course I only save wherever I can sleep at or like somewhere I can sit and take a rest, essentially. What else? Survival mode also makes it so you can only level up during sleep, so that's pretty cool. Something that they did in some of the older Elder Scrolls games, if I remember correctly. Okay, so there's a random dead end over here. Maybe that's the way we go. Maybe. Mage sounds awful on harder difficulties, at least for the start. It is, man, let me tell you. Especially Legendary, because Legendary, I forget the exact numbers for it, but enemies take, like, no damage at all, and you take all of it. Like, so much freaking damage. And since I didn't have any of the spells to, like, mage armor spells or anything like that, I was wearing a pair of armored boots and gloves, but that was it. Like, other than that, it was just robes. And, yeah, not a fun time. I mean, it has been fun, don't get me wrong, but it was too difficult, so I took it down a notch. Whenever I may end up doing it again at some point for an actual challenge run, but yeah, for now I figured it's okay. It'll be okay. I'll take it down a notch. All right, who needs healing? Nobody really, but we need points, so heal anyways. And then just go ahead and do a short strike. Something I'm probably going to stream when I get the treadmill. No fast travel, realistic damage, hardcore survival with temperature management. Yeah, man, it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. And if you... well, I guess VR mode may not get the anniversary update, huh? Can you still get Creation Club content in the anniversary? Or, I'm sorry, in the VR game, Demon Lord? Because the survival mode that's part of the anniversary update, you can also just buy it separately, of course, as part of the creation club. But anyways, it includes temperature management, no fast travel. It doesn't increase damage or anything, but yeah, I mean, just increasing difficulty increases the damage that you take, though. I wish I would be fine with taking more damage if I just did more damage, but it would take like 4 full bars to kill just a strong Draugr. Like 4 full mana bars just to kill a strong Draugr using dual wield flame attacks. And that's why I was like, this is not fun. This is too cheesy that I'm having to do to beat this. Hence why I took it down to expert or master, whichever one I'm on. The temperature management stuff's been fun too. When I was going to the far south there, obviously robes don't offer the most warmth. So when I was traveling to the far south like that, I almost froze to death. I only had like maybe a quarter of my health bar left. The rest of it was just completely unavailable to me because of how cold I was, and being cold decreases the amount of health that you have. I currently have a disease, and it's slowly progressing. So I need to, I have brown rot is what it's called. And if you don't treat diseases now in survival mode, they progressively get worse and worse. So I actually need to like figure out how to take care of that. I think I have to go to one of the major cities, one of the shrines, but probably not, since Skyrim VR runs on an older version of Special Edition. Yeah, I knew it ran on like Special Edition, so I didn't figure you could get the anniversary update for it, but I thought maybe you would still be able to get Creation Club content. Yeah, I used to use the survival mode mod though before, you know, they made a official way to do it now. The one thing that bothers me about the official survival mode is that there's no drinking mechanics in the game, right? There's drinks in the game, but the drinks just heal a tiny bit of your hunger. They don't actually restore any thirst. There is no thirst that you have to do, which is kind of upsetting. I was hoping for that, but I mean, it's not that big of a deal, I suppose. And maybe it's because like the only drinks in Skyrim are all alcohol. Maybe that's why there is no thirst mechanic. But like alcohol still technically quenches your thirst. And they added new foods with like the fishing content that's in the game now. They added new food because of all the new fish that you can get, so they could have added more drinks to the game. Or at the very least had water, like had you collect water and do that. That's what the mod that I used to use does. But oh well, it's not that bad. Alright, so obviously this is not the way we were supposed to backtrack. Just double checking here. Find the Chamber of Records. Go back to the crossroads. Take the path to the left and go down to the lower area. Look to the left side to open a door. Okay. So go to the left at the crossroads. And then go down to the bottom. Obviously we've missed something. I can't believe we've been in this section for... We've been streaming Legend... or Lord of the Rings here for 45 minutes. And we still haven't gotten through the freaking... the freaking Mines of Moria, man. I thought we'd be done with this section by now. Okay, so that's... I don't think that's the crossroads it's talking about, because I don't see any sort of door over there. I think it was talking about the one up here that we went like back and forth on 20 times already. That's our total uptime. Coming up on 3 hours, not bad. I don't feel like anybody really needs haste. She's already quick as balls, but whatever, we'll give her more haste anyways. And for anybody just joining, by the way, I originally played this game for the PlayStation 2 Gauntlet. It is my series where I am trying to collect and play a little bit of every North American PlayStation 2 game. It's been a lot of fun, and it's going pretty well, actually. I have... Let me pull up my list here. I've currently streamed about 0.61%, so we're coming up on 1% of the North American collection that I've streamed so far. And I've collected even more, with more on the way. And it's been fun just trying out all these different games that either I never got to play as a kid or that I may not have tried it otherwise, like the sports games specifically are some of the ones that I probably wouldn't have played otherwise. And surprisingly, a couple of them have been pretty decent, like NBA Ballers being a particular standout. Let's see here. Let's just do heals. We're more worried about her getting her healer abilities powered up than anything else, so. And with as often as you level up in this game, just running out of AP is not really that big of a deal. Or health, for that matter, unless you're fighting like a boss or something. I think we've only actually struggled so far like once. Flaming Fury is probably a bit much for this ward here, but oh well. Gotta get them points. Checking. Speaking of, looks like we're almost about to level up again. Hey, if nothing else, we were just grinding, right? We weren't actually lost. We knew where we were going the entire time. We were just trying to grind through the levels a little bit, you know? Get a little bit of OP-ness going before we get into the next boss fight, that's all. This was all part of the plan, for sure. Totally. Yeah, of course. Yeah, that's right, Demon Lord. Flames of Udun. I remember the first time we ran into one of those guys. It was actually kind of scary. Almost. So if goblins are just like mutated orcs, would Orcbane be more damaging towards them? I don't think it actually works that way, but it would make sense if it did. I want to get more of the abilities for him, like the defensive abilities for the tank there, but it just seems so out of place to use those abilities fighting, you know, one goblin, two goblins, or whatever. Surprised Idriel hasn't gotten more of a turn lately. With as high as her speed stat is, usually she goes pretty quickly in the turn order. We actually kind of need to use her healing ability, though. And in this game, as far as I'm aware, you can't use abilities outside of battle, unlike other RPGs that you may have played. Almost 3 hours, geez. Well, yeah, it's my day off. My days off, I usually do 4 hours as long as it's a streaming day. Give or take. Although we are going to be taking a break here soon. We're coming up on the hour mark, so a auto ad is going to want to be playing, as well as I just need to, you know, stretch, drink, do all that stuff. Your phone's at 36%. I thought you were going to start taking a battery with you. Did you forget? Okay, so this was the right way to go, apparently. We just missed a door over here or something. You forgot it? I'm sorry, Mr. Noodle. You can go, of course, if your phone's dying or if you're too busy or whatever. I really appreciate you being here, but I understand if you can't stay for the entire stream. Someone took the cord from here? What do you mean someone took the cord from here? Nope, you gotta stay. Well, sorry, yep. Demon Lord said you gotta stay, so now you gotta stay. Whether you want to or not. No choice. Seriously, though, thank you, everybody. Demon Lord, Mr. Noodle, Nate, if you're still around, Optajack, if you're still around. I appreciate you all. Ghosts, if you're still here as well. Appreciate you all being here. It would be amazing if someday this turned into a full-time gig and I could actually beat every PlayStation 2 game on stream. I just didn't walk far enough over, really. Like,
There through our craft lies the hidden
I'm so mad.
Handaloo even.
This road leads to the great hall of records, where we are likely to find yet other secrets.
I can't believe we explored this area once already, and then just didn't walk far enough over, I guess. Completely missed that. That's so Oh, man. Let's check out whatever this epic scene is.
You now witness the marvels I journeyed through.
Everybody has to listen to Demon Lord, actually.
This is Dwarodelf, of old filled with light and splendor, now merely a goblin hunting ground.
Demon Lord requested that he be timed out,
Seek
so
a shattered tomb, and beside it a dead troll.
I guess we have to time out Demon Lord.
Enter more deeply at your own peril.
I don't know why you requested that, but there you go, Demon Lord. You are now timed out. I don't even know why that was like one of the default options for points on Twitch, but I thought it was funny. So so there it is, and now Demon Lord's timed out. Oh. Although, I wonder, since Demon Lord's also a mod, can he untime himself out? I don't know how that works. Oh, we actually got a stun. Wow. It's been a while since we've been stunned by anything. Let's use, I mean, he's, whatever. Use haste there. Lol, yeah. Lol. Oh, speaking of points for the channel, though. So, retro games, you should see that you are collecting those as you guys are watching the stream. You can use those for a lot of different things. If you don't use Twitch a lot, you may not know that you can redeem those to make the streamer do different things. In my case, I have like Hydrate, Stretch, a shout out. I can time you out if that's what you want. You can suggest a poll for us to run. You can name a character in a game if the game has a nameable characters. You can ban me from saying a word. You can make me be family friendly. Different things like that. And then I'm also planning a couple community events for us to do. Right now, I don't have any of them enabled, but I already have a 12-hour stream one planned, so everybody can spend their points on getting us to do a 12-hour stream. And then myself and my co-host for the Just One More Level podcast have discussed maybe doing some sort of thing with him, where if you guys do enough of that, we will, or vote enough on that, we will have him like take over the stream for a day, something along those lines. And I'll be there, of course, with him while he's doing it, but it'll be mostly him streaming whatever it is that he wants to stream, but on my channel here, and us just BSing with you guys while that all goes down. Nate asked me to hydrate. Good idea, Nate. I need to do that anyways. Doing it now. That one's actually very helpful, the hydrate one, because it's so easy to forget to do that while constantly trying to talk and play and everything. So yeah, that one's helpful, thank you. But yeah, real soon I'll probably enable the one for the 12-hour stream, because I have a couple days coming up where I should be able to do that within the next couple of months. And I mean, the community event will be open for a month for everybody to get enough points in, and then we'll plan it shortly thereafter it's voted on, assuming that we do, you know, collect enough points for it. It will have a fairly high threshold that will need to be met, but Nate says, I bet, and that it is. Just chugged a bottle of water myself. Yeah, I mean, I always make sure to keep a drink here next to me while I'm streaming, but it's so easy to forget to just pause for a second and actually do it. Okay, nobody needs healed. Let's actually use one of her combat abilities. We haven't done that in a while. And, I don't know, just get rid of one of the wargs. Yeah, her spirit abilities are pretty powerful. His cleaving wounds pretty powerful too, because it does damage over time, DOT. Just like, even though the attack itself doesn't do a ton of damage, 936, nothing to laugh at though, it continues to do damage over time. It's a good way to get rid of some of these wargs. Alright, and for you, as always, you're just going to do a leadership ability. You've got to get those points, as well as, I mean, his abilities just seem a bit OP, to be honest, as well, so We'll do that, and then I could do another one, but we are just going to try to kill one of these guys. We take a couple less hits. 1743, of course that was with a crit, but still, damn. Tons of damage. Right on back to Hadhood here. We will do a Goblin Bane. Take out this Goblin, hopefully. Smack him real good. Look at that, 1957. That was without a crit or anything. And then Cleaving Wound takes down the other. Too easy, man. Too easy. Yeah, this game's a lot of fun. I really enjoy it, but it does definitely need some balancing, I feel like. There's some balance problems in the game for sure. But oh well. All right, and on that, actually, I see that we are coming up to an hour, so I'm going to stand up and stretch, and then run a quick 1 minute ad while we're doing that. That way we don't have to have it end up going off in the middle of the actual gameplay or anything like that. So I'm going to stand up and stretch and then just BS with you guys for a minute here. I have a fairly large chair that I sit in, so like I can actually sit cross-legged in it, and I have a bad habit of doing that. It's comfortable for a while, but oh man, my legs end up getting so sore after a little bit. So it feels good just to stand up and stretch and get those muscles a little bit loosened up. All right, while that ad's still running, might as well go ahead and do some of the level up stuff here. Get that out of the way. Oh shit, we got 6 points here that we can spend on Hadhood. Our tank. Let's get him just a little bit faster and then just pour the rest in Constitution and Strength here. And then 2 more for her. She doesn't do a whole lot of attacking. So we're just going to, gonna keep it a little bit even where it's at though. A little bit of Strength, a little bit of Spirit. Then we got a bunch of new equipment too, so while we're kind of in our downtime, let's check out all this equipment that we got. We got a Dwarven Velvet Hauberk, a Velvet surcoat over a chainmail skirt, a tabard. I'm sure I'm butchering these words, but so that is just better in every way, so definitely equip that. And then this is also just better in every way, so let's equip that. And then she got some new pauldrons that are, well, we don't have any pauldrons on right now, so definitely. Raging Water Pendant. Pendant charged with power of river spirits through elven craft. So it is better armor. Takes our spirit down a little bit, which in turn takes our AP down, and then also our speed. Adds strength and con. I don't think we really need that, the strength and con on her, because she doesn't really use those abilities too much. And, but she uses her spirit and speed a lot more. Although it does have water resistance. What's the other one? Anything? Resistant to air shadow. You know, yeah, let's just keep the one we have on. I think we'd rather have the extra speed and spirit, to be honest. So we're gonna leave that one on her. And that's it for equipment. Okay. Ooh, look at him. He's looking fancy now. This is a game that I think would be really cool with a remaster. With some of the modern, technology that we have to make the world even more open. But also just like a higher resolution. If it was exactly the same game, but just at a higher resolution, I would think that would look really nice as well. Okay, so we're coming up on an area here. Oh, quest complete. Nice. Save the game. Alright, this is our oldest save. If there's ever any games that you guys are wanting to see, but I may have already streamed it, and you missed the live stream or whatever, I do also upload these all to my VOD channel on YouTube. I don't have that particular channel linked anywhere that I can think of, but if you check out the PS2 Gauntlet link that I have in the page that I have set up on the website, I have a list of all of the games that I've played and streamed and collected and whatnot. And on that list, there are links to the videos for the individual games, the VOD videos, so you can find them there. And just do !PS2 if you want that to pop up for the link there. Alright, so we got a pretty big group going on here. Now would be the perfect time for one of our perfect mode attacks, but we don't have that available. Can we hit the people in the back here? We can't. We can't hit the archers with anybody. Well, Hat Hood can probably use a fireball technique against one of them, and we missed right off the bat, so that's good. Good start to the fight. Pretty big group of enemies, but they're not doing a whole lot of damage. I mean, gonna start off with Company Might. I don't know why there's that option on Twitch. That was one of like the default suggested ones, Demon Lord, was the timeout one, and I thought it was funny, so I went ahead and left it in there. But yeah, I mean, it does what it says, man. It does a timeout. Now, I probably could have untimed you out after a little while, but thought it was just a thing to suggest you take a break. Nope, that's a timeout. That's, yep, that's what that is. Although that's a good idea. That's one that I can add, because you can add your own personal ones as well. A short break one's not a bad idea. I might add that one in as a option. Alright, what do we got? Melee attack that slows the attack rate of... nah. Okay, so for him, I think we actually want to use his Spirit Power and then maybe use Flaming Fury, because we should, yeah, be able to attack the guys in the back with that. So we can get them out of here. And then once he runs low on AP, we can switch over to our, to Elagast. Dark Escape, what does that do? Dark Renewal is a heal. Okay, so these guys are going to be annoying. Mr. Noodle asks why I'm being mean to my friends. I'm not. He asked to be timed out. I timed him out. I did exactly what he asked me to do. Damn, so if any of y'all feel you're getting too out of hand, you can put yourself on timeout. So y'all better chill. Yeah, that's exactly what it's for, man. Yeah, I honestly don't understand it, but it's funny, so. Alright, I feel like, with as many guys as there are here, I feel like Fellowship Grace may be a good idea to do too. Maybe you should have asked him if that's what he wanted before you just did it. He's a mod. He may have been able to untime himself out. Some people use that timeout redeem for other people, so you select it and add another user. See, now that sounds mean. I'm kind of surprised, Optijack, you haven't just used it and asked me to time out Demon Lord now, to be honest. Damn, Barathor getting smacked. Optijack redeem timeout. Demon Lord. Well, yeah, I gotta do what the people ask of me. I can't just not, so, Demon Lord, where's your name at here? How am I missing you? Oh, you timed him out for me? Thanks, man, you're a good mod. You're a good mod. Y'all are the worst. Oh, I love you guys, thank you. Thank you. Hey, at least he just did it for a short period of time. He didn't do it for the 10 minutes like I did. I did a full timeout. Oh, we got a new ability, Citadel Strike. A 2-sword hit, okay. Or Citadel Rage, I guess. Damn, with that 2,000. Oh, Lord. Please take away David's mod power before he redeems it from me. Nah, y'all are staying mods, man. Mod's got a mod. I can't help what you guys do. I mean, I guess I can, but nope. Oh, y'all are too fun. Gift of Elrond. Alright, who's taking all the hits here? He's threatening you in Discord? Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh. Y'all gonna spend all your points. You ain't even gonna be able to vote on the 12-hour stream or anything. Because you're too busy timing each other out. Damn, we taking some big hits here. Oh. Wait, did you unmod him, Optajack? No, okay, he's still modded. For some reason, the badge wasn't showing up. His mod badge wasn't showing up. Yeah, that's what I was just saying. It shows that he's still a mod on my side, though, so... I don't know why his mod badge is missing. Maybe when you're timed out, your mod status is timed out too or something? I don't know. What if I... The fuck? What the fuck is right? Where'd it go? That is so weird. Do you still have the ability to do mod stuff, David? Or do you not even have the ability to do mod? Like, if you click on someone's name, can you moderate them or no? Because if not, I'll unmod you and remod you. That might fix it. Y'all broke him. I wasn't trying to break him, I promise. Let's get rid of this other guy here real quick. Ah, what? And that dodges both strikes? BS. BS. Alright, I'm... Nope, it won't let you. Okay, here, I'll, unmod. And then... And then I'll remod you. There you go. Say something now, Demon Lord. Okay. Hadhood needs to taunt somebody because everybody else is taking way too many hits here. And he's our tank. He should really be taking the majority of them. Yo, donate bits to not remod him? As much as I'd love to take your bits, no, I'm not going to be that mean. I like Demon Lord too much to do that to him. Although, if you guys have any saved up bits, you know, your boy's happy to accept them. Does Twitch still let you watch ads for bits and stuff? I know that's a thing they used to let you do, but I don't know if it is still or not. What, Did I just heal the wrong person? Oh, I meant to heal Barithor, not herself. Son of a... Well, Barithor might die. Alright, let's use Flaming Fury. Let's try to get one of these guys here gone. He's not dead, but he should be significantly hurt now at least. Just hopefully they don't go after Barithor until Idriel gets another turn here. You don't think Twitch lets you watch ads for bits anymore? Yeah, I mean, it's fine if they don't. I was just curious. Since I've started streaming myself, I've been less active as a stream watcher. So I wasn't sure how that worked anymore, to be honest with you. Adhood and Idriel both taking some hits. We're gaining that AP up real easy, though. Okay, good. It's back to her now, so we can actually use the powerful heal on Barithor here. Get him healed right back up. Demon Lord, are you still in chat? I remodded you. I was curious if that worked or not, that's all. Like, I unmodded you and then remodded you, so hopefully that went through for you. Obviously, I don't want you to. Yeah, you're exploring your options. Okay, and I see your mod ability did come back there, or at least the badge did, so good. In the future, we know how to fix it if that if that happens again. All right, Citadel Rage again. Let's try to get this dude dead already. There we go. That should take care of him. Is he still not dead? Holy crap, these dudes got a lot of health here in the front. Idriel taking some big hits now. Dark Escape again, whatever the hell that does. Alright, so she needs to get some more heals out. Yeah, let's do a big heal on herself. Get her right back up. 'Cause you definitely don't want to lose our healer. Hadhood taking some good hits here. He'll definitely be the next one that we have to heal. Alright. Spear Power, Flaming Fury. That dude's like dead. I feel like we should be... I'm so tempted to attack him just because it's like a guaranteed kill, basically. But, good, that one's down. That one's down for the count. Other games that I want to complete, though, other than Lord of the Rings here that I've already played. Eternal Ring is a lot of fun. Demon Lord, you've played other From Software stuff. You really like them. Have you ever played any of the PS2 stuff that they've done? They're a lot different than their newer stuff, though, just to be clear. Like, they are not the same games at all. They're still action RPGs, but, like, they're first person. They, yeah, they're just way different, man. Alright, we should be able to... I mean, we don't even need to do anything that fancy with you, but... we'll just use a regular Guardian Strike. There. I only really got into the Soul series. That's fair, man. It seems like that's when most people really got into From Software was, you know, with Demon Souls, Dark Souls. More so Dark Souls than Demon Souls, but, you know, with those in general, though. So Loudwater Fury won't reach back there, so you can't really do anything at this point. Nothing will hit. So we'll just use a simple heal on somebody, just so you're not wasting your turn. But I feel like the healer should always still stay out. Hadhoods and... or, I'm sorry, Idriel and Barathor are the two that I always kind of want out here. I wish they had options for ranged attacks, though. So I am actually just going to go ahead and switch him out for Elagash, just so we can hopefully get this guy deaded. He's not going to be doing any melee damage from all the way back there, I don't think, so we'll just do an aimed shot. Hey, Optijack, do you remember the name of that Lord of the Rings game that we used to play on the Xbox? I had it on the Xbox when we were younger. I was trying to remember which one that was, and I just remember really liking it, but I don't remember which game it was. And if they have a PS2 version, then obviously I would love to get it for PS2 and play it. Eat some more of my wonderful potato chip cluster here, made by the amazing Mr. Noodle.
Something comes.
What? No. We not fighting no Balrog.
Seek shelter.
And get my ass out of here. I don't want none of that smoke.
That creature seeks the wizard. We must reach them first.
I mean, you can try, but I saw Lord of the Rings. I don't think you're going to make it there in time. Got an epic scene? Of course, we'll watch.
You were fortunate and escaped Balin's tomb more easily than we. Goblins swarmed there. We almost lost several to their cave trough. But our fellowship prevailed, and the creature fell. Beware, the goblin horde is relentless. You must stay ahead of them.
You still in chat, Optijack? I had a question for you if you are. Let's, what do we want to level up? Nope. You saying nope on his behalf, or what are you noping? You did away with him? What? Oh, you're trying to find which game it was. While you're looking for that, I just wanted to ask if you've seen anything of the Grand Theft Auto remasters. Demon Lord, well, I don't remember if it was Demon Lord and I, or if I was just talking about it rambling earlier. But it has some problems. Or maybe it was me and Nate, actually. I don't remember. But yeah, it was, it's a little unfortunate how it turned out from the looks of it. I was really looking forward to playing them. I mean, I'm probably going to be playing on PS2 anyways, since, you know, I'm going to be collecting them and playing them regardless, so I'll probably try to finish them on here. But yeah, it's really unfortunate. Yeah, Switch version has a lot of FPS issues. The resolution's super low on the Switch. Some of the textures aren't all that great. The like character models for the non-main characters, there's some just really wonky ones. A lot of problems with the new rain that they did. They updated it to the to Unreal Engine, I think is what they're using, but they didn't do any they didn't do any sort of optimization. And I guess Unreal Engine has some sort of issues where if you don't optimize code specifically for Unreal Engine, then there's just frame rate problems left and right.
I have never seen such power.
Yeah, you lead on, so you may see him first.
And then on PC, it's literally unplayable, or was literally unplayable for like 11 hours because it's only available on the Rockstar Game Launcher, which was down for like 11 hours or something like that. Like, just insane. Yeah, well, it's the same rain, actually, in all of those games. It's, yeah, they're using the same rain effect in all of them, so it's not just San Andreas. And the rain's bugged. Like, if you look out into the ocean, the rain disappears. But if you are standing under, like a bridge or something like that, rain's still falling. Don't forget you have to pick me up, Meester. Is that what you're talking about, Mr. Noodle? I didn't reply, but I haven't forgotten. I'm gonna get you. Don't worry. Didn't they take it down on purpose? Yeah, so originally it went down because the Rockstar Game Launcher went down, right? But, oh, good miss there, Elagost. But anyways, yeah, so the Rockstar Game Launcher went down so nobody could play it because of that. But then they ended up having to take it down because there were issues with the game. I think there was music files included in the game that shouldn't have been. And something else. There was another... Oh, and then there were, like, developer notes and stuff like that. Like, through the bridge. Yeah, the rain falls right through the bridge. And, like, that's fine if it did that originally or whatever. But with the update, they should have fixed it, you know? So it doesn't. And then the fact that if you look out into the ocean, the rain just, like... The ocean is placed in front of the rain, essentially. So wherever there is ocean, it just cuts out the rain from there entirely. It still rains all around it, but then not anywhere the the ocean is. So just easy, simple things like that they really should have caught in any sort of QA testing at all. And either they just didn't do QA testing, or they just didn't take the time to fix it, or they didn't have time to fix it. Like, it was too rushed out. I can't say which one for sure, of course. I didn't work on the game, but yeah. A little disheartening, and not a good showing from whatever that third-party developer was that did the remasters there. Alright, Citadel Rage, just try to get this dude dead. Although I should maybe be saving some of my AP, because we may be facing a Balrog here soon. Definitely gonna save our perfect mode attack. Nah, it's fine. We'll just keep using all of our special moves. It's fine. What's the worst that happens? We get destroyed by a Balrog? My goal is to get out of Moria today. I really hope I have time to do that at least. Damn, what are you damning? Demon Lord. How are we missing this dude? Like, our dex is pretty high, and I feel like we're probably over-leveled for the area. But we keep missing the dudes. Oh, were you trying to screw Optejac over somehow? I bet you were trying to screw Optejac over somehow. I feel there's like a 90%, yeah, testing the limits of your power. Yeah, I figured. So that's a good shot of the back of his head there. Got some bracers and stuff. This game really needs a map button. That's the one thing it's really missing. Because, I mean, like, you have the mini-map and you can zoom in and out of it like this, but that's it. Drops a Valinor and some Kingsfoil and leaves a Limbus. A little bit of everything. Oh, got some dudes coming from the ceiling here. Like cockroaches, man. Just scurrying down from the ceiling. Okay. I want to switch Hadhood back out for... I was going to say Hadhood back out for Elagos, but I guess Elagos is already actually back. So I just want to switch one of them out for Idriel so we can start getting some heals up and going again. I mean, nobody's like that hurt at the moment, but still. Get her back out. Do a little bit of healing on the Ranger. They got a crit and it still only did 202 HP worth of damage. Like, yeah, I think it's safe to say we are a little bit overpowered. Want to attack these two if possible. Thank you. Please don't miss. I'm going to have to start dumping a bunch of points into Dex. What does the Dark Renewal do? Well, wait. Well, Dark Renewal, okay, that's the heal. It was the other one that I don't know what it does. So we probably should have got rid of the Mage first, actually. That's my bad. We'll do Citadel Rage. And, yeah, try to get rid of the Chieftain. 2 hits. Is he dead? He's dead. Good, good. He's dead, Jim. Alright, who needs heals? I guess it doesn't really matter. Nobody's that hurt. How are goblins so quick? Like, that's just 4 moves that they got back to back. And, like, Idriel, I feel like, is a pretty quick character. Not only because, you know, elf and all that, but also just, like, stat-wise. I feel like she has a pretty high speed stat, but these goblins are outdoing her at every turn. Alright, you definitely need the most health. Just a regular Guardian Strike because you're almost dead. And then just do lower Spirit Defense. That's neat. I mean, you're not really doing melee all that often. It's usually like your bow and arrow and whatever. So we'll just do aim shot, plus hopefully that'll kill you. Yep, yep. Awesome. Need to get a level up on Elagos soon so that he can regain his AP. Well, it shouldn't take too much longer. A couple more fights and and it looks like he'll be there. Everybody else just got level ups. Well, not everybody. Barathor and Hadhood, I guess. Alright, so we are going to keep putting stuff in Dex, I guess. And then put some more in Strength. For you, same thing, I guess. Just, I hate just dumping all these points in Dex, but if you're missing a hit, you're not going to do any damage, so kind of makes it useless. Got to keep our eye open for random chests hidden around to the sides here.
I wouldn't be too hasty. They're moving above us.
Hold back! They're trying to surround us!
It looks like they already kind of have surrounded us, to be honest. I think it's a little late to be worrying about that. This is one neat mechanic from this game, these things where you are surrounded. So you have your 3 characters in the middle, and they can only attack the guys that are like directly in front of them or whatever, the like 2 or 3 that are in front of them, like in a cone, I guess, is more like it. That's kind of neat, like this whole thing here, I admit. We'll do Company Might. Let's get ourselves power up and started here. We'll get that going, and then we'll get probably the AP restore the next time it comes around to him. And then we'll start whittling down on everybody. There are a lot of enemies here, though. A lot. Okay, for you, can you do your arrow flurry? You cannot. You do not have quite enough. We will just do a aimed shot then. Actually, let's do piercing might on you, since you're probably going to be doing melee attacks. Lower your melee damage a little bit. And then for you, I mean, yeah, you're just going to be dropping heals constantly, probably. Because, yeah, taking a lot of damage here. Especially with all them crits they're getting. I mean, each attack doesn't hurt all that bad, but it's like the death by 1,000 paper cuts sort of deal, you know? They just keep getting little hits on us that are just whittling us down. And with as many of them as there are, it's easy for them to do so. And we only have 1 healer, so she doesn't have like a group heal ability. Okay. You now should be able to do your arrow flurry. So go ahead and shoot those 2. That works. Nice. 1,000. How much on the next one? Another 1,000 would be fine with me. 1,057. Nice. Not enough to take him down, though. That's okay. We can do a big heal on... Who was damaged? You, Barathor. Do a big heal on him. The mix of the Company Might and then the Fellowship Grace just restores insane amounts of AP every round. But it is every full round, not every turn of the character. That would be way OP. Alright, so... Archer, Rabble, Sword Warrior. I feel like the archers are more annoying, to be honest. Let's try to kill him. And dead. Perfect. Taking it down to, what, 3 left? Maybe 4. We could do Company Valor, which makes us more likely to hit and them less likely to hit as well, but it'll be alright. Nice, get that counter attack for the kill. Yeah, look at that, 76 AP regen. That means every single round we can do a Gift of Galadriel if we need to do a big heal, like, and never run out of AP. It's insane. And then it seems like, I don't think it's supposed to, but it seems like Company Might also increases our healing abilities and stuff like that. So, like, the leadership abilities just seem broken, to be honest. And I'm here for it, man. Now, you're gonna shoot an arrow at us? Yeah. Alright, so... Oh, it's back to her again. She can just go ahead and keep healing people. You currently have the lowest health. Heal him up first. You can also spin your characters around so that they can hit the people that they usually can't reach. And I imagine we'll be doing that soon. I didn't see when Elagos was coming up. See, I think Elagos will actually be able to hit those 2 if he was standing where Barathor is standing, I think. So what we're actually going to do is wheel about. And then wheel about again. Because wheeling about doesn't seem to take away any of our turns or anything like that, so there's no reason not to, if it means we can get better hits in. Hey, Mike, what's up, man? Happy to see you back. You're catching the end of the stream here, sadly, but we are making our way out of Moria. Hopefully we're gonna finish that up before we wrap up. We got about another half hour left, 20 minutes, right around there. But I'm glad you could catch the stream here with us. really been enjoying this game. I'm glad that I listened to you and everybody else and decided to keep playing it here because ton of fun, honestly. The leadership abilities on Barathor seem a little bit OP, but still. Citadel Rage, yeah. One of your favorite sounding moves? Yeah. Yeah, the sound design in this game is amazing. I had to turn down the volume just a little bit. I kept getting copyright notices on it. Thankfully, no strikes or anything like that, but still. Which is too bad because, as you well know, the sound design is excellent in this game. We'll just do an aimed shot. I was hoping that I would be able to use his arrow flurry to attack 2 of them at one time, but no luck. Fellowship Grace got pretty much all of our AP back. Like nothing. 2, you need to heal a little bit more. Although, not a huge difference between the 2. And this here should wrap up this fight. I mean, we don't even need to do the Citadel Rage. But we will, because we regen AP so quickly that who cares? Excuse me. There we go, and we got the level up too, so there's all the AP back for Elagos and Idriel. Barathor got Wolf Fountain Guard Cloak, cool. Alright, is there... I feel like there's probably a chest hiding around here somewhere. Ooh, okay. Cool, I don't remember fighting a troll. Did we? Shit, I really can't remember. We might have. Nobody's all that damaged. Let's just go ahead and use Loudwater Fury. Get a little bit of damage out. Oh, we learned a new ability too, or the Valor. Or the Valor, maybe. I don't remember what that one does, but new moves are always cool to get. Get that Company Might up. One of the strongest abilities in the game from the looks of it, at least that I've unlocked so far. Really incredible what you can do with that. It just makes everything so much stronger. I'm assuming he's going to be a melee enemy, so going to go ahead and lower his melee damage, or not, because we'll miss, but, you know, we tried. Holy crap, okay. That hurt. I mean, we could increase his chance to miss. Do we think that's really gonna help? I don't know, I think maybe we should just go for Citadel Rage and try to kill him as quickly as possible. Everybody's good on AP, so we don't need to worry about Fellowship Grace or anything like that. We just need to get out the damage. It's an amazing move. Perfect. Glad to hear it. Okay, let's try Piercing Might again, because he's definitely a melee. Looks and sounds great as well. I'll definitely use it once it comes back around. Oh, and we got the miss. Perfect. So that was her, right? Spear powers. Protect with automatic revive. Oh, yeah. Okay, I remember. I picked this last stream to get because of that very reason. To being able to revive if down seems amazing. We'll go ahead and throw it on Elagos. We probably should have just done the heal anyways, but I wanted to see that. That is a pretty cool sound. Good animation on that as well. Alright, so I don't know if these stack, but I'm gonna try it. Because if they stack, that'd be very handy. Oh, crap, okay, well, whenever they get a crit, it probably doesn't really matter. Thankfully, her turn's coming up before the trolls. So we can do a big heal on her if he's not dead before then. Which should save her. And if Elagos goes down, he'll automatically be revived, so that's good. Just use Gift of Galadriel, get her up and going. Okay, she's fully healed. Elagos. Probably a aimed shot. Yeah. Is that it? Is he dead? Yeah, there we go. Cool little mini boss there. I wish we could use our abilities out of combat there, because we could use some of the heals. Quest completed. Find Balin's War Axe. Quest journal updated, and an epic scene.
The Dark Lord Sauron has enslaved many in his rise to power in Barad-dûr. Long ages ago, the evil of Mordor formed into being the Troll. Another mockery of life. Many of his breed have been enslaved to serve his fell purpose. And now the very troll that destroyed your dwarven friend's sons seeks him to finish this grim task.
Always happy to get more lore for the Lord of the Rings. Okay, I'm assuming there's going to be a chest back here. Yep. Anytime you see something like that on the map, I mean, it's a given. Right, a little dead end that shoots off to the side. It's got to be a chest over there. Alright, let's use your Ranger Craft. Or not Ranger Craft, Bow Craft. Arrow Flurry. Spread some damage out among these guys. Get them down as quick as possible. And then Barad-dûr. With two guys, they'll probably go down quick enough. I don't think we have to worry about getting company might up or anything. Although, crap, man, he still lived. I thought for sure that was going to take him down. These guys aren't doing a ton of damage, though, even with their critical hit there, only 270. Like, nothing really to worry about. Get a good heal up on him. All right, Swordcraft. I guess we'll do another just a Guardian Strike. Doesn't need it. We could have done a regular attack, but we'll get more points from more abilities unlock. And we will get a simple heal up on Barad-dûr. Back to Barad-dûr. We can use Citadel Rage and hopefully take you out. There we go. The regular, whatever his regular spirit power move is, may have been enough, or sword power, whatever the hell it's called. May have been enough, but I'd rather just be sure to get him down. Get it over with. Oh, and he got the level up too. Refresh all that AP. Go ahead and go into the stats. Make sure we raise everybody's stats up, because, yeah, we've had a few level ups. We've had some problems missing, so slowly feeding points into Dex, and always keep strength up there. Put you on 48, and yeah, whatever. Put the other one into strength. 40, and spirit up to 60. That should be it. Check equipment while we're in here so I don't forget to do that. Because you got the walking axe. Lowers your HP and strength a little bit. Raises your speed up to 34. Because it's a walking axe. Your current one does much more damage too. I think we're going to skip that one for now. What about you? Dunedain's Wool Captain's Cloak. That is just a straight upgrade. Let's take that for sure. Leather Overbraces. Another straight upgrade. Take that. You got a Steel Falchion. Falchion? Never been good at pronouncing that word. Also a straight upgrade. Nice, okay. Second Age Elven Ring of Wrath. An Elven Ring crafted to be a weapon against Sauron. That's pretty cool. Offers a few armor, strength, dex, and con. Lowers spirit a little bit. We will take it. That seems like a worthwhile upgrade. Pauldrons are a straight upgrade. Got a lot of good crap here, didn't we? A new cloak. What'd the other one do? None. Yeah, definitely. Cool, cool. Oh, looking much nicer. Very nice, Nate. Very nice indeed. Okay, we're getting closer to the door here, but seems like there are, yeah, I was gonna say constant random battles here, and then of course you got all the little goblins coming down from the ceiling and everything attacking us too. It's a cool area. If it didn't take us so damn long to get out of it in the beginning, we'd be a lot farther along probably by now, but oh well. Hey, we eventually found our way out though. Alright, let's throw a quick heal on Barathor just for the points. You can not do Arrow Flurry. You don't have enough AP. That's fine. We'll actually switch you out for Hadhood then. So we need to level him up too, keep him pretty close in level with the rest of us. Plus his moves just look sick. And he's got the Goblin Bane too. I always forget that he has that. Let's get rid of the Veteran first. Looking up price for Tenkaichi 3 because I want to play it again, and I am disappointed. Yes. Yes. Trust me. I know. Especially since Budokai Tenkaichi 3 was one of the Dragon Ball Z games that I know for a fact that I had. And a loose copy being $100. Man, I hope I can find it. I was talking to my cousin that took a bunch of my stuff after the house fire that I had when I was younger. And he thinks he may have my binder of video games. And I'm hoping, I'm really hoping that was one of the ones that were in it. If it is, then you're welcome to borrow it, of course, assuming that it still works and everything after the fire. But yeah, right now I'm not even positive if that was one of the games in the pack there that he saved. But yeah, 'cause I had all of them, man. Well, like, we did as a family, at least. I don't remember which ones were mine specifically and which ones were ours as a family. I know Tenkaichi 3 was mine because that was after I moved out from, like, with my brothers and everything. And I think Tenkaichi 2 was mine as well. And then as a family, we had Budokai 1, 2, 3, and Tenkaichi 1. So you had it and the OG one and the greatest hits version with case and all, yeah. Yep. And that's probably, if a loose copy's like 100, the end case one's probably, what, 200 bucks? Me too, I really hope it's in the binder. If it's not, I mean, I'll end up picking it up anyways, sooner or later. But, I mean, obviously I'd rather save 100 bucks getting back my childhood copy instead of spending all that money on a game I already owned once upon a time. People are selling just the case without the game for 50 bucks. Crazy. Crazy. But I mean, hey, that's why they're collectible, I guess. People like me and you know, played them as a kid and loved them, and now that we're older, we want to play them again. But I don't know why that game specifically is so rare. I guess it being later in the PS2 life cycle and whatnot, I'm assuming it just didn't do as well as the other games did. And so there's just less copies to go around. I don't know for sure if that's true, but that's you know, pretty common story. That's what I'm assuming happened. Okay, you are pretty close to dead. See if we can take you out. Yep. Get that Goblin Bane in on the other Goblin here. It's 150 for complete. Okay, so that's not quite as bad as I was expecting it to be, but still a lot of money. And yeah. That's the thing, like, now that I'm collecting video games and not just playing them, I've picked up a lot of games that I have no serious interest in just because I see how cheap they are. And since, you know, my full-time job, I work in retail, for anybody that doesn't know, I can also kind of see what's popular, what's selling a lot of. So I have a little bit of an idea of what's going to go up in price in the future and what won't. Obviously, I don't know for sure. Nobody really knows for sure. But some obscure game that my entire time at the store I've seen one person buy, probably a decent chance that it's going to be expensive in the future. So if I see it go down, I make sure to snatch these games up. If they go on clearance or, yeah, I see them like real cheap at GameStop or whatever. I've been buying a lot of those games because, yeah, I'd rather spend $12 now, maybe lose $1 or $2 in the future, instead of spending $200 on a game that I had the chance to pick up and just didn't. Okay, we are slowly but surely making our way towards the exit here. Looks like this is pretty much... I'm assuming there's going to be another boss battle before we leave, but... definitely gives an edge of knowing. Yeah, that's working retail. Definitely gives you a decent idea. Like I said, it's impossible to know for sure, but it helps, I think. Nice! That 1782 got that chieftain out in one hit. Very happy about that. Using a lot of big attacks here. If we do end up getting into a boss battle, we could be hurting for AP, but we'll deal with that when it comes, I guess. We still have our perfect mode move, though, too, so if we need it, we have that. He got a crit in. I wasn't paying attention to how much damage he did, but yeah, whatever. Not that worried about it. Stunning our healer. That's alright. Nobody's that damaged that we need the healer right now anyways, right? Besides, we got a dwarf. What do you need a healer for when you got a tank for a dwarf? Let's just get you dead. One less attacker on the field's always good. Guaranteed less damage. Another crit. He picked the right person to attack for that crit, though. Well, like, right for me. Bad for him. Gift of Elrond on... just do it on yourself, I don't care. Oh man, we're coming up on another hour here already. So we need to be wrapping up. I really want to get out of here first, though. I'm going to try to get out of here before we wrap up. We're so close to the door now. Like... I don't know what company made this game. I should look that up. Because, I mean, they did a pretty decent job with it. As I've said before, my only real issues are missing a map. I think it needs, like, a full-screen map sort of deal. And it needed some balancing work. But, like, it's a lot of fun. A lot of cool animations. Really good sound design. I want to see what other games they've done. I'd be interested in checking out more from this developer. Okay, hopefully there's a save point. Okay, so... we're not going to make it out of Moria, it doesn't look like. Because we really do have to wrap up here, sadly. But we've made some progress, finally. Some real progress, finally. And we're well on our way to getting out of Moria, so that's good. As for when I'll be playing this game again next, today's what, Sunday? So Wednesday, I have a scheduled stream to do. And we'll be doing the same thing that I've been doing on my days where I can do extended streams. We will be playing a PlayStation 2 Gauntlet game first. Probably... oh, I don't know what game I want to play exactly. Maybe Mortal Kombat Shaolin Monks, or maybe I'll just grab something random out of the case over there. Or maybe we'll do something fun like Kingdom Hearts or something like that. You know, one of my childhood favorites I've played a million times. I don't know. We'll be playing something. If anybody has suggestions from my list, I'm happy to hear them. And then after a couple hours of doing that, we will continue this playthrough of Lord of the Rings, the Third Age, as we've been doing, because I've been having a lot of fun with it, and I want to continue playing through it. I'm hoping to beat this one, and then move on to probably some of the other Lord of the Rings games eventually, but there's so many games on the PS2 that I want to play through that, yeah, it's rough settling on any single thing. But yeah, thank you everybody so much for being here. I appreciate every single one of you. Nate, Mike... I don't know who else is still left in chat. Optijack, Demon Lord, Mr. Noodle, whoever's here. I appreciate you all. Thank you so much for being here. And I will see you again next time. For this game specifically, Wednesday, probably around 7:30, give or take. So, thank you guys. Bye-bye. Let's hit it right about here-ish. That was way too straight. I'll get into it with a little bit of practice. I'm still not sure how the game of bowling comes into this. Okay, so we have like a bowling point system. Is that it? Second inning. It's me again. Not what I expected, but okay. That was too much. What? Oh no, it actually made it. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Okay, pocketed. Yep. Score +1. I don't see a good shot on this one, to tell you the truth. I'm sure there's like some pool god out there that could do this in his sleep. But I do not know. I think I kind of want to hit it like... kind of like this. Take the spin down a little bit. Nah, nope. Not enough, actually. Okay, so when does the computer go, though? Okay, now. Oh, and they get their own setup as well. It's like they have their own pool table. I have my own pool table. Oh, and you can score one on the break in this game mode. Wait, why are they going straight for the... Isn't that the 8-ball? I thought we were counting up. Maybe not. Okay, I'm glad I picked easy. The computer doesn't look any better than me, so that's that's good. That's helpful. All right, what do we got now? Player change. First inning. Okay, so we're re-breaking now. They like living on the danger side, obviously. Okay, so let's I don't know, hit from over here. Screw it, why not? Let's see if we can get that one in there from the get-go. Probably not. I wasn't paying enough attention to see how he shot, but we actually did it. I'm proud of myself. I didn't think that was gonna work. Okay, so are we going straight for number 2 or no? Oh, you can pick which ball you want to shoot. Oh, I'm an idiot. Wow, okay. Okay, that makes things a bit easier. So the goal of this game, I guess, is just get as many as you can in an inning. Like as many balls in as you can. Do you just keep going? Okay, I think I still need to hit it at a pretty good angle here. And I think actually pretty easy, right? Easy transfers more momentum to the left or right, I think. Oh man, it's been too long since I played pool. Okay, let's try that. Okay, well, I think I had the right idea.